What is going on, everybody? It's Vu here, and we're playing Sakura Agent. If you're just like me, your girlfriend's not home, so with that said, we can play this game without getting caught. And let's start now. I feel a foot prodding me as I lie in bed. Disgruntled, I turn over, trying my best to ignore it. However, the prodding does not stop. I slowly open my eyes to see who is disturbing my sleep. And damn! Sorry. Come on, Akira. Get up. Now. Alright. I let out a loud yawn and slowly stretch myself out. The knot of muscle in my shoulder unwinds slowly. What does my cute assistant want today? It's not me. They want to see you at HQ today. HQ does? Hey? It would just be a quick check on my current status, due to a couple of incidents where I just happened to get distracted by. They had assigned someone to keep me on track. I'll keep you on track, girl. I'm just kidding. I'm just being weird. That person was Kimiko. It's hard to believe, but we've been together for years. Hurry up, get dressed already. Alright. Hey, not in front of me. Well, why the hell not? But you're my assistant, right? You really are shameless. On the plus side, it's really fun to tease Kimiko. And she's quite attractive too, I must say. Plumb in all of the right places. Giggity, giggity, git. She'll give into my charm one day, I'm sure. You're adorable when you get angry like that. There you go again, saying things like that. Anyway, what's for breakfast? I cooked it a long time ago. Why don't we prepare some more right now? Giggity. Akira. We don't have time for that. There's always time to have something to eat. Giggity. You gotta stop saying that. She walks out of the room for a moment. Kimiko? She comes back with a plate. You can have the burnt toast then. 2 dark slabs which resembles charcoal more than food are presented before me. This should be good enough for you to start the day. I'm not eating charcoal. Well, this is the only thing I have on such short notice. You mean you burned your toast and you give me it? Well, you want to eat it, right? So here is your food. Kimiko can be a little bit of a sadist when she wants to be. Alright. Take the plate from her and shove the burnt toast into my mouth. Akira, you weren't actually supposed to eat it. Ignoring her, I continue to chew it on it. With great effort, I managed to swallow it. Giggity. Not the worst meal I had, actually. You really are something else, Akira. One more thing, like that, I really am going to register a complaint. While a complaint would really be a problem for me. She never actually seems to go through with it. When she actually does, it'll probably catch me completely off guard. Hey, I'm an agent, aren't I? What's a little burnt toast compared to things we face every day together? She just shakes her head. Well, you better hurry up then, or I'm leaving without you. But why would you leave without me? You have to bring me alone. If you want to begin your report. Kimiko just shakes her head. Just hurry up. Are we going to be able to see our character or no? I wonder. It's a fairly long walk to HQ from where we are. I can't read today. I like to take my time too, much to Kimiko's regret. She practically dragging me towards it. Come on, hurry up! We're going to be running late. I don't really mind if we do. That's the kind of attitude that landed you and me in this mess. Am I really so much of a burden? I just give a shrug. Oh well. Like it or not, this is me. Well, you can always work on improving your flaws as a person. Damn. It's important, Akira. Alright, I'll do that later, maybe. Procrastination is another flaw you need to work on. I'll do it eventually, she just sighs. Maybe I should change the topic. So, has there been any major incursions lately? Insurgents, I mean? None reported yet. It's been an unusual quiet week. Maybe they finally took the hint and stayed in whatever weird dimension they call home. I swear I hate dealing with extra dimensional. Then why did you choose this job? Free trips around the world. Shit, I want this job now myself. And the possibilities of meeting many women, just like her. Your face is getting perverted again. Well, you are pretty hot, you know. I know exactly what you're thinking. Tell me then. Why should I tell you when we already both know? Kimiko, while she obviously has been a bit of an introduction to my little side adventures, she's fun company to have around, even when I'm not sneaking a glance at her thighs. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. No matter what way I hit on her, it's water off a duck's back? I've never heard of that before. I have a good mind to put in bad word for you. But you have a bad mind. A dirty one, just like me. Do not drag me down into the depths of your perversion. Damn. Haha, try and stop me. She gets all pouty at me. You're getting a formal complaint from me. Okay. I'll reel it in. Unfortunately, I'm on a tight leash at the moment. Kimiko seems to tolerate most of my teasing, but I'm actually worried that she might file a formal complaint about my behavior. My one saving grace is that I perform really well out in the field, despite getting distracted fairly easily. We should be arriving at HQ soon anyway. You remember the way, right? Of course I do. We pass through the shopping district, take a right past at the park, and enter through the back doors, giggity, of what appears to be an abandoned factory. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading a lot today, ain't I? As soon as we slip through the secret entrance, we hear an alarm going off. There seems to be commotion around here. There are people hurrying all over the place. Looks like we'll have to worry about your interview later. There must be an insurgent happening right now. If it's just an insurgent, there wouldn't be this many people panicking. Whatever this is, it appears to be much bigger scale. Let's head to the briefing room for now. Agreed. Now, now's a good time to be silly then. This all sounds like it's fairly serious. Arriving at the brief room, I see multiple insurgents on the city map. My god. In fact, more and more of them popping up right now. So many. No wonder it's been so quiet. Yeah, I cannot help but frown. More and more dots on the map appears as everyone looks up on it. Keeping this invasion a secret is going to be pretty hard. There are invasions at these locations. The species is an entangled class and entity. Oh no, not space squids again. They're like a ball of tentacles, which molest any girls unfortunate enough to get near them. This is one sick game. Look at all this perverted shit. You see this? Balls of tentacles, like which molest any girls unfortunate to get near them? Damn. Nasty little things. Quite frankly, you should at least buy a girl dinner before you get stuff like that. So I guess we had better go out and deal with these insurgents? Well, someone has to do it. Kimiko looks determined today. Alright. So where's the boobs at that I'm promised? What the fuck? This is peak hour. We've managed to evacuate everyone from here. Entangles usually come out at night, so this is the only time we will be able to hunt them down. I take a moment to check my gun. It should be high enough caliber to put these damn squids to rest. Are you ready, Kimiko? I'm ready. Unfortunately, these slippery little creatures don't usually come out of their hiding place unless they see a woman. So for better or worse, we have to use Kimiko as bait. Yep, I'll come out. I'll come out and touch that. Just kidding. Sorry about this. The mere idea of having those things touch you is disgusting to me. Not to me. It's okay, Kira. I knew full well what I would have to go through when I joined this agency. So don't worry. We'll lure them out with no troubles at all. I can only hope we do. I know you hate entanglers, but we have to do our best today, okay? I know. Jesus Christ. While I dispose these things by myself without much trouble, it's kind of nice to have a sister to help with it. Alright, are you ready? She nods with determination. All so slowly she walks out into the open. For a few minutes, nothing seems to change. It's eerily quiet. Kimiko, do you see anything? I call her over the comms. Weird. Normally they would come out by now. Something isn't right. She looks around. You're right. This doesn't feel like we're the ones setting a trap. Rather, we're the ones being lured into a trap. That's exactly it. Maybe you should try enticing them with a different dress. I'm not gonna do something like that here. No one's watching, but me. Fine. If I knew what dress she would put on, it would be that one. Done. You really are getting better with the abilities of yours. Please be quiet. It's always such a nervous wait when we do this. But the fact that none of them have appeared makes me even more nervous. The last thing I need is my partner to be molested by one of those space squids. If you're not feeling safe, retreat back to cover and we'll work out another plan. She begins to slowly back off away from the open street. Bit by bit, the tension in the air begins to build. You could slice it with a knife. I hear the sound of something squashing with a pop out of something. My dick. Damn. It's Entangler. Ah! Kimiko's voice comes over the comms. Kimiko! I rush out to see what's going on. And damn! You ruined my clothes. Ruined is hardly the word I use to describe it. Fucking pervert. In fact, it might be just an improvement. Those really are some cute panties she's wearing. And I love the way that the torn material exposes her chest even more. Yes, this is absolutely perfect addition to her dress. Still though, it is Entangler that did it. That ruins it. A deep frown forms on her face as I see something begin to materialize in her hand. Oh shit, she can materialize guns? That's pretty cool. She begins opening fire on the Entanglers. It quickly dissolves underneath the barrage of white-hot projectiles. I jump in and watch her back. There are more of them coming this way. Got it. Together, the two of us stands back to back, firing as more and more Entanglers begin to emerge from the shadows. Whoever shoots more of them has to shout out lunch tomorrow. As if I'm going to lose to you. Kimiko really seems sweet, innocent enough. Once she gets her blood up, she's a devil in a shootout. We don't stop. We keep moving and shooting. Damn squids are everywhere. How could there be so many of them peering at once? I guess it doesn't really matter now. The important thing is to dispose all of these damn creatures. I've gone about 7 of them so far. Really? I'm on 10. You're such a liar. I just shrug. We can do the accounting after we're done here. I don't know where these Entanglers come from, nor why they only target girls, 'cause you're hot. But the last thing I want those nasty things touching any woman on my world. So I'll hunt every single one of them to the end of the earth. Bit by bit, their numbers begin to dwindle. Even though they're repulsive creatures, I know they aren't stupid. They are probably hiding away after seeing their comrades fall in large numbers. I turn to look at Kimiko for a moment. I like your panties, by the way. Why do you have to say something like that right now? She gets a little flustered. So can I win our bet? Akira, you're going to get a formal complaint. Sure, I will. So, no boobies? No? Okay. Dot 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 dot. We clean up the insurgents for the most part. Kimiko's already repaired her clothes, so it looks like it was a tie. What the freak? Oh well, they're both exposing anyway. The important thing is we got rid of them. Everyone is safe. So since it's a tie, why don't we go half and half? Sure, why not? You got a deal. Great. Where do you want to eat at? we'll work that out later. We still have to go through the interview, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh well, after then, you know it's always really interesting to see the abilities of yours. She'll be able to form solid objects from nothing. It's always rather convenient when she has to repair certain things like clothes. Actually no, it's inconvenient. Now I can't see her panties. I guess that's why the agency picked me. They tend to go for people with unusual powers. No, I think they picked you because you had big ass tits, but that's just me. But there are people like you too, Akira. Even though you have a lot of personality flaws, that doesn't mean you need a special power. Hey, it's not like I have an inferiority, a complex or anything. So you don't need to butter me up. She shakes her head. I really mean it. You're kind of a pain when it comes day-to-day stuff. But there's no one better around when you need someone to watch your back. Ah, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks, I guess. You're welcome. Anyway, so what did you want for lunch? Can we go to that place which serves the spicy barbecue ribs? Your love for gigantic stacks of ribs is going to be your undoing, Kimiko. After all, you might become fat. Her face turns pale as I say such. Fat? Fat? Don't tease me about that, Akira. Hey, I was only joking. You had better have been. Anyway, we should head back now, since we had to wait for nightfall. Your interview will be tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. You will put in a good word for me, right? We will see, tongue face. Now you're starting to make me nervous. Well, someone has to keep you on your toes. After all, we wouldn't want you to go back to how you were before. Do you even remember if you turned up on time to work before we partner up? I probably didn't, actually. The two of us quietly will talk as we walk out of the busy district. Sorry, that music turned off kinda got me. Well then, from the board member, Kimiko reports have been rather consistent, and the result cannot be denied. Increased productivity, showing up to work on time. No side adventures, to use terminology that you used to share with us all the time. The board member nods to him. I think this arrangement has proven to be good influence on you. However, I would love to remind you that we cannot afford to have any loose cannons in this agency. If Kimiko reports even the slightest things off, then you know what will happen. Yeah, I'm well aware. Total mind scrubbing and assignments to mundane office jobs where they can keep an eye on me. Not the nicest thing that could happen to someone for sure. Well then, Akira, meeting adjourned. I cannot help but let out a sigh of relief as I leave that room. Not to say that I'm sort of a guy who wavers when faced with adversaries, but damn, the board members in there can cut steel with their cleric alone. Kimiko appears again. It went well, I take it. Now here's a problem with this game so far. One, there's not many pictures or backgrounds, so I believe I only seen 4 so far, and the only person we saw is this girl. Is there going to be anybody else, or am I going to see the same backgrounds with the same people? I hope they, switch it up a little more. Well enough, I guess. There won't be any mind scrubbing in the near future. That's good then. It would really be a waste to mind scrub you. I think so too. I was trying to be nice to you and used it a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, if being nice isn't going to fry the space squids when they come wriggling out of. Come to think of it, has anyone worked out where those things come from yet? They say another dimension. Well, that much is apparent. But what kind of dimension exactly? And they don't look that smart either. I just shrug. I guess it doesn't matter too much. The important thing is I get to keep my mind in its current state. Working for an agency that covers up and disposes of anything deemed too abnormal for the public eye sure has to be a downside. So, how about lunch? Sounds good to me. Oh my god, back to this damn picture. Jesus Christ. This district looks a lot different during the day. Kimiko is eagerly digging into the massive pile of ribs in front of her. These ribs are the best. I don't know why it's ribs that she orders every time. If I take my eye off her for a second, all that remains of her ribs is a pile of bones. I ended up ordering something very simple. Come on, Kira, you need to eat more than just a plain bowl of rice in your diet. I like plain rice. That's nasty. Just because you like something doesn't mean you should eat it all the time. I did not say that, my bad. You can talk, Kimiko. I stare at the gigantic pile of bones on her plate. What? It's nothing, don't worry. Before we keep going further, what does history mean? Okay, so you can actually read every dialogue. That's cool. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, you should really learn... Ah, goddamn. This happens a lot. Alright, go back to this game. Anyway, you should really learn to broaden your horizon. It's a weird dynamic that we settle into. While she's technically only my assistant, it's much more like a partnership than anything. I keep sneezing, goddamn. She constantly pushes me to improve my lifestyle. You have to eat better. You have to show up, work on time. Stop looking at these girls. Oh, I feel a little sneeze right now. It won't come out. But hey, it's nice to have someone who worries about you. Hey, Kira, are you testing me? Oh, right, sorry. I got lost in my thoughts there. Damn it, Kira. Why are you such an airhead? I didn't think my head was full of air. Honestly, it's kind of cute when she starts calling me names. It's like she's trying too hard. Blah, 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 blah. It's like she's trying hard to insult me, but falls flat. She just shrugs. Maybe I could hit you on the head and see if the ring hollows. I don't think that will be necessary. Perhaps it is. Say, want to stay a little longer? A little longer. Yeah, we're on high alert, but we don't have to stay at HQ necessarily. Why don't we spend a little longer out of town? A small smile forms on her face. I would love to, Akira. It's kind of weird, but somehow she really grown on me. I guess all I can do is wait and see what happens from here. Suddenly, we begin to hear the sound of people panicking. Akira! Don't worry, I'm on it. I quickly check my PDA. There appears to be an insurgent happening right now. We better move right away. Whatever these things is, it looks like a big one. Right. Like this jerk. I'm kidding. She nods at me. Oh, but first, Akira, what could be so important that we need to talk? Wait. I walk up to the front of the counter. I just pay for our meal first. But you said we're going to split it. Just let me do it this time. You can shout next time, okay? That's reasonable. We couldn't just leave without paying. I'm a law-abiding citizen after all. With that out of the way, we hurried towards the source of the insurgent. Kimiko already has her gun out, shoots first, and asks questions later. Got it. A number of tiny black holes dot across the sky. Out of them come small, dark creatures. Oh, the gremlins! I hate gremlins. All the more reasons to start firing. Together, the two of us begins taking them down. But for everyone we shot, two more appears to pop up. Damn, there's a lot more of them than I was expecting. Don't worry, we just need to shoot more of them. Or shoot more of them, I guess. Alright, yeah, we really do. It seems like such an obvious solution. Just keep shooting them until they run out of numbers. But that doesn't seem to be working this time. Despite our perfect aim, we find ourselves pushed back. The gremlin swarm begins to swell with numbers. In fact, they're beginning to fill the streets to the brim. Damn it, I only have my gun on me. I don't have any equipment to deal with this insurgent of the size at the moment. Kimiko looks like she's struggling to stand her ground too. This looks pretty bad. Actually, this is looking really bad. Akira, yeah, I know. The two of us know for sure that we aren't going to be able to hold this off by ourselves. We're going to need more firepower. We might need to call for backup. I'll trial off as I hear something boom in the distance. The gremlin's hordes freezes as the sound echoes through the street. What is that? Good question. Boom, boom, boom! Something powerful is coming this way. I didn't see any breach big enough for a large creature to emerge from. But whatever it is, it's coming closer to us. We're going to need a bigger gun. Just leave it to me. As Kimiko begins to materialize something bigger. However, a sudden explosion in front of us caused all of the gremlins to go flying. What the hell? A huge cloud of debris blocks my vision for a moment. It's this that someone else comes into view. Ooh. The bad thing is she looks 14. A strange looking woman is resisting her foot on the top of one of the gremlins with her fucking vag sticking out. What the fuck? Does girl actually wear these in Japan? I don't think so. Her tattered jean barely covers anything at all, giving me an obstructed view of her panties. Her plump thighs push out against the place where one jean leg is torn. The other leg is completely gone. What's even more striking is the tiny top barely cover her chest. As she stands, then taking a deep breath, I can't help but watch her chest heaves up and down. Akira, what are you looking at? A very fine pair. That's what I'm looking at. Stop it right now. Kimiko seems to get really mad at me. What? I'm not allowed to say that? What's on my mind? You were the one who asked what I was looking at. You aren't actually supposed to answer it. Why is she so mad at me all of a sudden? I just shrug it off. You there? The strange looking girl turns to and look at me. Who are you? I'm me. Well, me, what is your name? Me. This is just going to be blah 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 blah. Got that out. This is just going to go around in circles unless I ask her for some proper questions. Do you know what these things are? Maybe. How do you stop them? I hit them until they stop moving. That's a very logical thing to say, I think. You're saying that you did this with your own bare hands? Yep. She must be one of those kinds of people. I'm guessing her powers is abnormal strength. Definitely not the kind of person I could take on right now. She doesn't look like she's extra dimensional. So I think I had a better call HQ and ask for more questions. More? Well, just stay for the moment. But before I act, she disappears in the street. Hey, get back here. She moves too fast for me to catch up to her. However, who was she? I don't know. I'm going to have to tell HQ about this right away. Someone looks like... Oh my god, I can't read anymore. This is too much reading. Someone looks like... Someone like that just doesn't show up out of nowhere. So, I'm going to need some answers. Back to this picture. My god, I spent $8 on this game and all they can give me is 3 to 4 different pictures. Are you fucking serious? This is getting annoying. So, Agent Akira, the board member looks at me. Before you proceed with your report after this afternoon incident, I am afraid we have some exciting news for you. What might that be? Well, we couldn't help but notice what a good dynamic you had with Kimiko. I guess that's a good dynamic, but why are they bringing that up? With the increase in insurgent lately, we don't want any agents working out in the field alone. So we are going to be assigning you a rookie to you. A rookie? I really don't understand why you would pick me for this assignment. It's for you to exercise responsibility. Responsibility, right. They just want an extra pile of eyes on me at all times in case I do nothing but slack off. But however, a rookie might not be so bad to have around. If they're a guy, then I can have someone to help me tease Kimiko. If it's a girl, well, I can tease both her and Kimiko. It should be fun either way. Well then, shall we introduce her? Hey, hey! Now this should be fun. Someone walks into the briefing room at that moment. Wait a minute! You! You know what? She is actually pretty. Like, damn. That girl from yesterday incident appeared. Is she that poor that she can't have, like, you know, the pants and a shirt that covers anything, you know? For a moment, I find myself at a loss for words. Oh, have you two met before? Well, yes. She was at the insurgent this afternoon. She helped us deal with a gremlin horde. I do not believe she was authorized to be working out in the field yet. That's strange. That strange looking girl just looks back at me. I'm not even really sure what she's thinking. Masumi, this man is going to be your partner for a while. His name is Akira. Hey Akira. She gives me a quick bow in my direction. Let's do our best. Yeah. Hi. I find myself a little lost for words. Well, I suppose I had better give you my report before I leave. And back to the other picture! As I step out, Masumi follows me. Kimiko is waiting outside. Akira, how did it? She trials off as she sees Masumi. It's her again? What's she doing here? As it turned out, she's a rookie in the agency, and she's going to be training under me for a while. What? I can't do much about it. It came directly from the board. Masumi peeks out from behind me. Hey there! Hello. Kimiko looks her up and down. Why you're dressed like that? I look like this. That's all. Oh, sorry. I like this look. That's all. It is pretty cute. It's not professional at all. So? We're professionals aren't around here. I don't see your point. Hey, no need to argue, you two. I try act as a shield between both of them. Well, if we're going to be working together, my name is Kimiko and yours is, I'm Masumi. I promise I'll do my best. Right, I'll do my best as well. Kimiko pulls over to whisper in my ears. Don't you dare hit on her, Akira. I swear that I wasn't thinking of it. Sure you weren't. I was guilty. So do you want me to hit on... Wait, so you want me to only hit on you then? That isn't what I meant either. I just shrugged. There's plenty of me to go around. I had not let you corrupt this poor girl. What do you mean by corrupt? She tilts her head to the side, obviously confused. Just forget it. Anyway, patrol duty today. Let's go see what's out there. Oh my god, another picture. Oh, mind blown. Boom. The outer suburbs of the city are our patrol location today. Insurgents are more likely to go unnoticed out here, so they often send out patrols to check for anomalies. So Masumi, how did you become an agent? I just hit things really hard and someone noticed. Right, I see. So you're someone with special powers. That's right. She flexes and I see no muscle mass at all. Life really isn't fair sometimes. No matter how many weights I lifted, I could never become that strong. Oh well, doesn't matter I guess. How long have you been in agency? A few weeks. Right. Now I want to ask you a question. Whatever could it be? Are you single? What? Wait, what? Why are you asking me that? I was just thinking that you and that guy over there could be a couple. No, I'm his assistant. We aren't a couple. You got really serious when I asked that. Kimiko just waves her off. Don't you go prying into other people's personal lives. What about you? Do you have a boyfriend? Nope. I'm single. She pumps her hand into the air. Hey, there's nothing wrong about being single. Of course you would say that. What? You can't stop hitting on every woman you see until you decide to correct that attitude. You'll always be single. I thought girls like self-confidence. Self-confident, yes. A complete lack of tact? No. Ouch, that hurts. It's okay. I don't have a tact either. Kimiko just shakes her head. It feels like that my work around here just doubled. I then see a dark spot in the sky. Hang on, do you see that? Everyone goes quiet. Oh, that's a breach. Masumi practically shouts that out. Please be quiet. Masumi hears the urgency in my voice. She goes quiet. We don't have time to alert anyone in the area. There's only so much that we can do and to make sure no one notices these things. Sorry. It's okay, rookie. Kimiko has already materialized her gun. Let's go check it out. Drawing closer to the breach, I can see it, just a minor insertion. It's an entangler, damn it. Before I even react, Masumi is already standing in front of it. With one palm, she swipes at it. BAM! And it's it's obliterated into fine paste, causing a minor tremor. Oh, well, that's done. No, no, no. Kimiko's voice sounds like she's scolding a child. That's not how you do it. That's not how you deal with it. But it's gone, right? I like her attitude. I really do. Yes, but now you just caused an incident which might cause a lot of people to start looking around here. Sure enough, I can hear the sound of people approaching. Whatever remains of the entangler evaporates into the air. Hey, what's going on? The three of us managed to sneak off away from the scene. Kimiko's really unamused. Are you lacking in common sense or something? I didn't mean to cause anyone trouble. You may not have, but that doesn't excuse you from your actions. They say that the road is ruined and it's paved with good intentions. She's a rookie, Kimiko. There's no need to be harsh with her. Akira, we just can't ignore that what happened back there. She can't just keep swinging her fist carelessly around like that. Masumi seems fairly dejected by the whole affair. Aww. I just want to show you how cool I am. That's what you're worried about? Kimiko is shaking her head with disapproval. Look, we managed to get away with it in this time, so it's okay. It's not something I really want to point out, but Kimiko is being fairly harsh on her. But why would she do that? Let's just go back to HQ for now. We can report all of this on the board and they can decide what to do from here. Back to this picture. Oh, I am getting tired. Well guys, I'm going to stop from here. Save. And look at that. It says I've been doing this for 17 minutes of non-stop reading. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my bad reading. But if you are interested in this game, it is currently out on Steam. It's about $7 to $8. I don't really remember, but honestly, right now it's not worth it. So if I were you, I wouldn't buy it. But you never know, it might get better. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.